If you've ever tried meditation before, you know how you're supposed to take your attention and all your focus and place it on your breath. Become present to the moment, let go of all your thoughts, and really dial in. And although it is a very constructive habit that has lots of benefits for your mental health and your overall quality of life, I think it's really important to look at the lesson that you can learn from meditation and really apply it to your everyday life. You should be able to take your attention, focus it on your breath at any moment, to let go of all stress, of all tension. This is your instant quick fix. No matter what's getting to you and no matter what has you feeling overwhelmed or stressed out, you can take a moment to just breathe and truly become present. And the beautiful thing is that the more you practice this in your everyday life, the more normal it becomes and the easier it is to do, to the point where it will become second nature. I remember how mentally fragile I used to be. The smallest thing could send me flying over the edge, All of that anxiety and pent up energy was always just absolutely driving me insane. And the more I worked on my ability to focus and control my attention and really bring myself into present moment, the easier it became to deal with pretty much anything. Remember that we all go through some form of pain, but the part that's optional is the suffering. How much do we choose to really torture ourselves internally? How much inner turmoil are we going to go through before we realize that we need to change our ways? If you're not fully happy, at ease, or in a state of inner peace consistently, then I really want you to take this seriously, because your mental health and your ability to just feel good on a day-to-day basis largely determines the overall quality of your life and your total level of happiness. You could make 10 times more money, be 10 times fitter and healthier. You could have 10 times the level of relationships that you currently have, and still nothing would compare to 10xing your overall mental state. Your mental strength, your resilience, these are the most valuable assets that you have, because they enable you to go and thrive and succeed at everything that you do in your life. No matter what you pursue, the constant is you. You have to work on yourself to be a better person, to be a stronger character if you want to see better results. I remember thinking that I needed a new business strategy, or that, I was lacking some kind of technical skill or know-how, when in all reality, it was me who needed to improve. When I improved my level of patience, my attention span, my focus, my ability to stay calm under pressure, all of a sudden, everything else became so much easier. And no matter what you're working towards right now, no matter what you're trying to achieve, I promise you that if you take the time to work on this and be consistent in it, you'll see great progress, tremendous breakthroughs, very, very quickly too. So much of what we experience outside really is a reflection of what's happening inside. And so if you're stressed out driving in traffic and stressed out at your work or your business, stressed out with all the people around you and your relationships, guess what? It's coming from you. And I know that could be a really tough pill to swallow, but it's much better that we realize that and do something about it than to constantly blame everything else and externalize the responsibility. Because if it is everyone else's and everything else's fault, then all of a sudden we have no influence anymore. Take back control and take back your power by concentrating your attention on how you feel right now in this very moment. And from moment to moment, check in with yourself and ask yourself, what state am I in? Am I stressing out right now? Am I creating anxiety? Am I really brewing up all this tension that doesn't need to be within me? Can I relax? Can I let go? And can I focus on really being my best self? Another great question to ask to help facilitate further progress and to improve your overall perception of all of this is, how would my ideal self respond in this situation? What would that person do? I'm guessing it would have nothing to do with blaming anybody else or freaking out because there's too much pressure, right? It would be all about finding your center, focusing your attention on problem solving and being constructive so that you can actually make progress instead of just spinning your wheels. I see it as a responsibility to be the best version of yourself. You really are responsible to max out your potential. And if you allow yourself to indulge in those old patterns that are destructive and that just keep looping and repeating themselves, then you kind of deserve to get subpar results. Be aggressive and break through. Take this moment and take every up and coming moment as an opportunity, as your chance to really change things, to perceive all of this stress, quote unquote, right? It really can be something for you to work with instead of fighting against. It doesn't have to be your enemy. It can be something that lets you improve yourself. And so when you leverage it and start to make use of it to get better at handling it, then you see how much easier it really is supposed to be. You're not being put under pressure and tested by life, the universe, or whatever you believe in so that you can just fall apart and give up. It's there to make you stronger, and you need to go through it so that you can grow and become more resilient and then have more to give and be more capable. If there was no challenge, there would be no growth. And if there was no opportunity as such, then what's even the point, right? It's what makes it fun and engaging to expand as a person, to become a better version of yourself. So be intent and go forward with all of your intention on using it as the opportunity that it actually is. And if you'd like my personal help, to have me support you and coach you every single week, hold you accountable to become your absolute best self, then I invite you to jump over to erafael.com. Link is in the description over there. You can book a one-on-one call with me directly. We'll speak, see if it's a good fit, and if so, I can't wait to work with you personally. As always, I hope that you enjoyed this one, and I will catch you on the next one.